One simple change that can enhance your medical aesthetics practice marketing strategy is this. For 1 year, just instead of buying the laser for $200,000, $250,000, reallocate those funds to your marketing for 12 full months. Measure the results to see how it does. You can take that funding and split it up. Let's say it's a $200,000 laser you're considering purchasing. I've spoken with medical aesthetics practice owners that say to themselves they just observe their peers and colleagues in the industry buy lasers for amounts similar to this, $200,000. And then the machine sits in their office unused, essentially for years. So just take those funds, instead of buying that laser just for 1 year. This is a split test. Next year, if you want, you can go back to buying the laser. But just take that $200,000 amount, put $100,000 into an advertising budget that you're going to pay to Google and to Instagram. And you can mix and match over the year, throughout the year. Sometimes it's 50-50, sometimes 80-20, sometimes if you see one is working better than the other, 100-0. But take $100,000 as your advertising budget to advertising platforms where your past, present, and future clients put their time and their trust into, and then take the other $100,000 and invest it in a marketing professional to manage those campaigns. And measure the results. Give it a full year. You're going to be spending the same amount anyway, $200,000. And as you heard earlier, next year, if you want, you can buy the laser, no problem. Just take 1 year as a split test, an experiment for yourself. And you say, if I really invest in my marketing, no more than I would be investing in a laser that many in the industry buy and put into their practice. Sometimes they use it, sometimes they don't, but that's a different subject. Take that same amount, reallocate it, $100,000 to your advertising budget, $100,000 for a marketing professional to properly allocate, monitor, optimize, strengthen, report back to you. How are we doing? How many people are we reaching? Are we up? Are we down year to date? How many appointments do we have over the next 30 days? How many consultations do we have over the next 30 days? And measure the results, because it would really check the box in terms of giving fuel to your marketing. And essentially the advertising budget is fuel in your plane, and the marketing professional is the pilot that's going to fly your plane, who can make adjustments along the way, incorporate your feedback, and you can sit back and all things, certainly speaking optimistically, all things checking the boxes and working towards your goals, you enjoy the ride. So that's one simple change. It's the same amount of money that many people plan to invest in different devices, different lasers, new offerings, new technology, but pour it back into your business in a marketing machine that you power with the same amount of money that you were looking to spend anyway. So that's one simple change, that reallocation of funds into a marketing engine and the fuel for your plane, as well as an investment in the person who's going to be steering and flying the plane. So, and if you have an interest in figuring out, who is a good pilot I might look to work with, then feel free to go to michaelguberti.com/schedule, where we could schedule a call to see if we would be a good fit to work together. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and have a great rest of your day. And as a PS, you'll find that I charge a lot less than $100,000 a year to be the pilot, and I don't ask you to spend $100,000 a year on your advertising budget, very often quite less.